In this video, we want to find the limit as x approaches 0, sine cubed over sine minus tangent. We're going to solve this without using L'Hopital's rule. So let's rewrite tangent as just sine over cosine. And in the denominator, I can factor out a sine from sine and sine over cosine. So we'll have 1 minus 1 over cosine in the parentheses. And now we can cancel one of the factors of sine, the top and the bottom. So we'll have sine squared over 1 minus 1 over cosine. From here, sine squared is just 1 minus cosine squared. And so this limit only depends on cosine. Next, we're going to multiply top and bottom by cosine. And we want to make sure we distribute this cosine to both the 1 and negative cosine squared, as well as the 1 and negative 1 over cosine. So we'll have cosine minus cosine cubed over cosine minus 1. Now we can factor our cosine from the numerator. We'll have 1 minus cosine squared in parentheses. And we can further factor that out as 1 minus cosine times 1 plus cosine. Okay, now 1 minus cosine, if I factor out a negative, that is negative 1 plus cosine. Or in other words, negative and then a cosine minus 1. That's exactly this except the opposite. So these are going to cancel and we're going to be left with a negative. So this negative I just factored out in front. We have cosine and 1 plus cosine. Cosine of 0 is 1. 1 plus cosine is 2. And then negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. So our final answer is negative 2.